Alright, this is Andrew with Joda Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope here in Eagle Mountain. Today is October 17th, 2025. And we have the camera pushed out 75 feet to the city connection. We're at 4767 East Addison Ave. Now we're going to pull back and record it and see what we find. So this first connection point is called the nose on. This is where it connects your lateral line to the main city line. And it looks like a good connection there. A little bit of buildup in this line. And at least so far it doesn't look like it's because of bad grade. It looks probably because of an excessive amount of grease or oils and fats. You want to avoid, there's a fair amount of it right there. You want to avoid putting things like that down the line because it can cause things to get stuck. Or if you have a house that sits vacant, all of that can dry up and then move around and create a blockage. And if you have a bad enough blockage, it can back up into the house. And so it's always best to avoid those things so that you can keep the line as clean as can be. If you really wanted to be proactive, you could have this hydro-jetted out, and that would blast out all that buildup. Fair amount of it here on the screen, and that would help prevent a backup in the future. It's hard to predict whether this is enough waste that it would cause an issue or not, but it's a fair amount of buildup. It would also be insightful, once it has been cleaned, to kind of verify that there's no standing water in the line and that it's not a result of bad grade. I don't think it is, because we're not really seeing any standing water today, which is great. But this is a lot more buildup than what is typical. This is ABS that we're going through. ABS is what we use in the house and under the slab. It did look like there was a sewer access point in the front yard. Kind of right outside the porch in the lawn. I always try to scope from inside the house. That way we can see what's under the slab as well. So just to recap, it did look like you had good grade. I didn't see any significant amounts of standing water, but there was quite a bit of waste in the line. Build up and, I wouldn't call it debris, it was more of a, no solid, it was mostly soft buildup. So I would recommend having it cleaned out proactively. And then you can have it looked at closer once it's been cleaned, and then also that would help prevent that waste from causing a blockage, which can cause it to back up. I'm going to end this recording now.